Hi guys, welcome back to Sam's Life with a Husky. Sam here. That is Kiki or Mr. Meow. And Ghosters is right here. We are sitting on the floor. We are having floor time. So I figured I would hit record and talk to you guys real quick. So this is going to be a one clip wonder, as I call them. I'm doing this in one clip. I'm not doing multiple clips. It's just, yeah. Today is February 8th, in case you were wondering. No. Today is February 9th. I apologize. Today is February 9th. I'll do the weather forecast for you. It is raining. It's been raining all day long, and it is approximately 48 degrees outside. So, you know, rain, and even though it's 48 degrees, because it's so wet outside, everything is just, it's cold. It's chilly. I shouldn't say it's cold. It's chilly because we had cold last week. You guys know. Anyways, this video is about taxes. I'm talking taxes because I had some stuff happen to me this year. This was my first year being a full-time independent contractor. So I did not know what to expect for taxes. I didn't know what I was going to do. I normally use TurboTax for my taxes. The problem is being an independent contractor, there's a lot of expenses and a lot of write-offs that need to be taken into account when you're doing taxes. And yeah, TurboTax did not help me out. So let me give you some numbers here. So TurboTax, granted it is cheaper. You do everything yourself. Otherwise, you pay up the yin yang to have someone do it for you virtually. I'm not up for that virtual stuff. So I did it myself with a little bit of, like, they had the helpful articles and all that. I did all that. I spent 3 hours on my computer. I'm getting headbutted. Can you guys hear his purring? Anyways, I spent 3, maybe 4 hours on my computer trying to do my own taxes about 2 weeks ago. As soon as I got all of my tax forms in, I tried doing my own taxes. And TurboTax told me that I owed roughly, I think it was, yeah, it's $3,500 between federal and state. Most of that was federal. I think like 200 of it was state or something like that. And I was thinking to myself, that can't be right. I must have done something wrong. I was mulling everything over in my head. I re-went through everything. I double checked everything. All the numbers looked right. And I was like, no, that can't be right. And I have like somewhere between $13,000 and $14,000 in write-offs between mileage and expenses and other write-offs. So that can't be right. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go to H&R Block because I can sit down with someone. I can explain all of the things. They can show me what's going on. Sure enough, I did something wrong because H&R Block says I only owe about $2,400 between federal and state. So something went wrong, and I talked to the lady. I know, Ghost, you're being very, very comforting and snugglies. You got your dragon. That's an old dragon. It's a very biggest yawn in the world. The biggest yawn in the world. Hi, is that you? Do you actually see yourself in the camera? So I talked to the lady and I explained my situation. I told her, I was like, I'm having you do it because I did something wrong on TurboTax. I know I did. And she goes, okay, we'll see what we can do. She goes, chances are you clicked one button that was wrong and it messed up your entire taxes. By having H&R Block do my taxes, I owe over $1,000 less than what TurboTax told me. So my lesson to you guys is, if you're an independent contractor, whether it be part-time or full-time, don't do your taxes yourself. Don't do the TurboTax thing. If you want to use the like virtual, like do it like what is it called? If you want to do the where you're on like a video chat with an actual tax person and have them do everything that way with you, that I don't see a problem with that. Like, that should be okay. I did not want to mess with TurboTax anymore. I was done. TurboTax worked great when I had a W-2 job. No issues. Like, it was super easy. But for being a full-time independent contractor, I have just decided to go to H&R Block, and I'm going to set up a payment plan for the taxes that I owe to the federal government. State is really little. I'm just going to pay that and get rid of state. But I'm going to set up a payment plan for the federal government. I'm going to give them a big portion and then make payments on the rest of it. And then this person, she was absolutely fantastic. I told her I want her every year for my taxes. She was super helpful. She made things understandable. She was very pleased at how organized I was. But she's going to help me estimate how much I can send the federal government quarterly, so that way I don't get penalized next year. It's a whole thing. If you're a full-time independent contractor, you should be paying quarterly. Because if you owe more than $1,000 to the federal government, you get penalized. They're waiving that. She thinks they're going to waive that for me this year because I didn't know. That's the honest truth. But so yeah, just spend a little extra money and go have someone do your taxes for you. Here's the plus side. What you pay that tax professional is a write-off for next year. So my 2023 taxes, I'll be able to write off what I paid the tax professional for my 2022 taxes. So it's a write-off. So just have someone do it for you. It is so much easier. It's less stressful. I am so much more relaxed now knowing that it's done right, because I did it wrong. Like, I clicked, she legit told me, you probably only clicked one button wrong, and it threw everything else off. She goes, that's the problem with those self-serve tax programs when you aren't just a regular W-2 employee. She goes, you need a professional. And she goes, it's a tax write-off, so just do it. I'm like, that's what I'm doing from now on. I am having a professional do my taxes. So that's what we're doing. I wanted to get on here and basically tell you guys, hey, just do it. I know it's frustrating. I know you want to be able to do your own taxes, but for your sanity, for your stress levels, and for for the accuracy, just have someone professional do it. And you know what? With H&R Block, if they come back at me for an audit, they're there to help me with it. So it's just that much easier. I have a very low chance of being audited because of the fact that H&R Block did my taxes. But yeah, so that is all I have for you guys today. Super quick, shorter video than usual. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've watched this far, if you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I think it's, I'm going to get it wrong. It's over here. Maybe. The subscribe button's right here. Like, subscribe, and share. And we will see you guys in that next video. Kiki, say goodbye. Or not. What are you staring at? Kiki? Hi. You say goodbye to the peoples? No, he's not going to say. And then we have this one. Why are we hiding? Excuse me, sir. Oh, there you are. Say goodbye. Can you sing? Sing to the... Oh, my goodness. All right, guys, we'll see you in that next one.